Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you a foundation review, and it is on a little bit newer foundation, just I think to the whole realm of higher end foundations. This came out probably a couple months ago. It is the Fiona Stiles Matte Finish Foundation Concentrate. I have it in the number 4 shade. I talked about this just recently, actually, in my favorites. I love this foundation. So, first of all, I really like the packaging. It's a glass bottle, which I actually do like. It's sleek. I really like the packaging. And then it's got this really cool cap. And then so you take the cap off, and it has a pump, which I love a foundation with a pump. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I have to have a pump with my foundations, just because for me, I just find it easier versus, I like a squeeze tube, don't get me wrong. A good squeeze tube is good, but I just prefer a pump opposed to a foundation that isn't a squeeze tube and doesn't have a pump. I just find that it's a little bit difficult to apply because you end up getting too much product out. So basically with the pump, it just provides a lot of control. So I really like that. The one thing, so here, let's see, we'll go with, where do we start with this? Let's start with color selection. Fiona Stiles has a pretty good color selection. I feel like it goes fairly light, and then it goes pretty dark. I mean, I would say probably at least to like a chocolate complexion, which is really, that's a pretty good range as far as from pretty porcelain to the darkest of the dark. So I'm impressed with that. The price point with this is $30. I think that's a very fair price, especially for just the selection. I really like so they have a luminous finish one. I chose to get the matte finish because I have oily skin, as you guys know, and I don't need to add more shine to my face. So for longevity, I'm very impressed. I have 12-hour days, and I usually apply my foundation at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I don't take it off till sometimes 9, 10 o'clock at night. I do have a couple of pictures to show you. One is, so they're side by side, just so you guys could see the difference. So the one side is freshly applied, and then the other side is 12 hours into my day. So that's at the end of the day, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that now. Okay, and then, so as you can see, it doesn't break down, but my skin does get a little shiny towards, I would say, probably about the 6 to 8 hour mark, which really for me is pretty regular as far as where it kind of starts to see a little bit of shine. But I don't see this like breaking down prematurely, which is really good. I think the longevity of this is fantastic. I don't have an issue with it, like I said, breaking down too early. I feel like it stays very well. Even though I do get a little bit oily, it's not like my face feels so much like an oil slick. So that's, I'm really impressed with the longevity. So that is just awesome to me. And then, like I said, as far as color range, I feel like it's a pretty good spectrum, from very porcelain to the darkest of the dark. So that's a really good thing. Packaging, I really do like the packaging. The one thing, I don't see this as a con, but some of you may. just more of annoyance, I guess, maybe. So I don't, hopefully the camera's picking this up, but you see this little groove right here? So this cap only goes on one way, to where that groove lines up. It will not go on any other way. So I don't see that as a con. I really don't see it as an annoyance, but some of you ladies may find that a little bit of an annoyance. So I just wanted to point that out. As far as where you can get this foundation, right now it's specifically only sold at Ulta. I'm not positive if it's going to be sold at Sephora, but the full line is at Ulta. I really, really like this foundation a lot. I highly recommend it. It actually, the other higher end foundations I've had, so like I've had a Laura Geller foundation, and honestly, I really think this beat it out. I love this so much. So as far as, let's talk about application. So application wise, I feel like for me, I only need about 1 pump, because for me 2 pumps is too full of coverage. So coverage wise, I do feel like, so I'm wearing this today and this is just 1 pump. So I feel like for me, it definitely is pretty full coverage. I'd say it's probably medium to full. You can build it up, but if you apply too much, as with any foundation, it can start to look a little bit cakey. So I would recommend applying 1 pump and then just kind of seeing, and then maybe applying some more if you feel like you need some more coverage. But I do feel like the coverage is about medium to full. So I just apply 1 pump though, and I feel best if I can kind of spread it around with my fingers and then go in with my foundation brush. I use the Up and Up complexion brush, which I think gives it a beautiful finish. It glides around the skin very well, and you can apply it with your fingers. I just prefer a brush. You can also apply it with a beauty blender. Again, I just prefer a brush. But yeah, as far as coverage, I do feel like it's about medium to full. So, which is good. And also I feel like, so it is medium to full, but as far as the lightness of the foundation, I feel like, so this says foundation concentrate. And so, it is a little lighter as far, and the texture also is thin, which I love, especially going into summer, and me being an oily skinned girl. I feel like the lightness and the thinness of the texture of the foundation is going to work so well going into summer, because in Sacramento it's already starting to heat up, so it's already been in the high 90s so far. So and this foundation has stood up so well to the high heat and high humidity here in Sacramento. So that is just awesome. I love that. So I do feel like the texture is really good. It's, like I said, it's thin. It's lightweight, so it doesn't feel, even if you do put 2 pumps of this foundation on, you're not going to feel the foundation on your skin. It's not going to feel like, oh, I have foundation on. It's still going to have that light effect, which I really, really like. So, so bottom line, I highly recommend this foundation. This is awesome. I love this so much. That is my foundation review. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful for you, for those of you that are interested in checking out Fiona Stiles. I will have listed down below all the particulars as far as the shade range, the link to the Ulta website so that you can purchase it if you like. And yeah, so once again, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!